up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faye. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out today's video. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you do, be sure to click that subscribe button down below. Also, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So if you are just tuning in, if you're new to the Faye fam, then you may not know that over the course of the last couple of days, I have been uploading a Best of Beauty series. I decided to do it that way instead of doing one long video this year, just so that I could kind of chat a little bit more about the products that I'll be sharing and can also save you guys having to sit still for 30 minutes to watch a video of me talking for 30 minutes. So I decided to kind of split it up a little bit and hopefully make it a little bit easier and a little bit more enjoyable to watch. So I have two more videos to share with you guys within this series, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my absolute favorite bronzers, contour powders, and blushes from 2017. So there's really not much I want to share with you guys in this intro, so without further ado, if you would like to hear what my favorite products from 2017 were in the bronzer, contour, and blush category, then please keep watching. Okay, so let's start off with bronzing and contour powders. I personally have really gotten into bronzing and contouring in 2017. I think that the reason I shied away from it before is that it was kind of difficult to find shades that looked good on my skin tone, but I feel like in 2017 I really figured out what kinds of tones and what kinds of products really worked for my skin tone, for my complexion, and also for my skin type, which is oily if you are new to my channel. So these are the products that I absolutely love and that I pretty much, as far as I can remember, used all throughout 2017. So I only have one drugstore product to share with you guys, so I'll go ahead and jump in with that. And it is these palettes from Black Radiance. So these are the True Complexion Contour Palettes, and I have both of the shades. They come in light to medium as well as medium to dark. And I remember when these first came out, I was all over these, especially after I tried them out for myself. These are easily, in my opinion, as far as what I have found, the best contour palettes at the drugstore for women of color. So if you have been having a hard time finding contour powders that are affordable at the drugstore, I highly recommend that you pick these up. They're very inexpensive. I think they're like $5 or $6, and you get you basically get a contour, a bronzing shade, and a highlighter. So on the inside, this is what they look like. This one is the medium to dark. So as you can see, you get a sculpt, or what I consider like a bronzing shade, a contour shade, and then also a beautiful gold highlighter right here. And then for the light to medium palette, this is what that one looks like. And again, you get a sculpting shade, a contour shade, and then a highlighter shade right here. Both of the highlighters in these palettes are gorgeous, and the powders in these palettes blend out so smoothly and so effortlessly. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the high-end products. The very first one that I want to share with you guys is the Tarte Contour Palette, and this one is actually volume 3. So they came out with a contour palette, and then they came out with, I think, a volume 2, which was the one that they did in collaboration with Makeup Shayla, and then in 2017 they came out with this one. This one is hands down probably my favorite. I do really like the one they did in collaboration with Makeup Shayla, but I find that the contour shades in this one I feel like complement my skin tone a little bit better. The ones in the palette that were done in collaboration with Makeup Shayla, I feel like those are very cool contour shades. And for my skin tone, I found that I prefer more warm, bronzy type contour powders as opposed to like really cool contour powders. And I feel like this palette really gives me that. As you can see, these are the 3 contour shades right here. So you get 2 bronzing shades, which are these right here, and then you also get a contour shade. And this contour shade is actually pretty deep, surprisingly a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. So most times on an everyday basis, I stick to the 2 bronzing shades right here and I just mix them together. But every now and then, if you want to be snatched, then you can go ahead and add a little bit of this contour powder right in the hollows of your cheeks to really like sculpt your face and suck all of that in and really make your face snatched. So moving right along, another contour palette that I discovered in 2017 and have been completely obsessed with, and it's also the contour that I am wearing on my face right now, is the Black Up Contouring Powder. Now this comes in a bunch of different shades. I want to say maybe 6 different shades. The one that I have right here is in the shade 01. I own 00, 01, and 03. 03 is where it kind of starts to get a little bit almost too deep for me. And sorry, I'm trying to get it open. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So you get a contour powder, you get a shimmering highlighter, and then you get a matte highlighter. And then of course you also get a mirror. Now the highlighters in these palettes are really beautiful. The shimmering highlights are really, really gorgeous. I don't use them as much as I should, but usually when I'm reaching for these palettes, I am reaching for them for the contour powders. So again, if you are similar to my skin tone or my complexion, this one in particular is the shade 001, and again it is the contour that I am wearing on my face right now, and I feel like that shade gives me like a really nice natural, yeah, just nice and natural contour, not too sculpted, not too chiseled. This is like my everyday contour palette. So the next product that I want to share with you guys is actually a bronzing powder, and it is this one by Becca. Most of you guys probably already know that Becca came out with a bunch of bronzers this year, and I picked mine up in the shade Ipanema Sun. I think is how you pronounce it, Ipanema Sun. But this is what this bronzer looks like. And if you are familiar with my videos or familiar with my channel, you guys have seen me use this in several makeup tutorials in the past. But this is an absolutely gorgeous bronzer. If you are someone that really likes that natural flush to your face, that kind of natural shadow to your face, it's not too dark, not too cool, it's like that perfect, warm, bronzy shadow to your skin, I would highly, highly recommend this one for you. They do have a couple of other shades if you have a deeper complexion to mine or a deeper skin tone than mine, or even if your skin tone is lighter than mine, they have several different shades that you can choose from. But this is the one that I found worked the best for me. It is a beautiful bronzer. It does look like it has a little bit of sheen or shimmer to it, but once you apply it to the skin, you don't really see any of that shimmer, and it just looks so natural and beautiful on the skin. Okay, so next up, I wanted to share just a couple of blush palettes that I really have been loving for 2017. I didn't really want to get too much into just like blushes in general, just because I kind of use the same blushes over and over again, and I didn't really try anything too new. Like, I didn't really step out of the box when it came to blushes. But I did have a couple of palettes that really stood out to me in 2017 that I wanted to mention. So first and foremost, these blush palettes from Juvia's Place. If you have not heard of Juvia's Place, girl, I don't know where you have been, but you need to get on it, because Juvia's Place is bomb. Their packaging is gorgeous, and their products are so, like, I think it was last year that I discovered Juvia's Place, and I have just been obsessed with them ever since. The quality of their products for the price, you literally cannot beat it. But they are a brand that you do find online, so you do have to order it, you know, online. So, you know, just wanted to mention that. But they came out with these blush palettes in 2017, and I went ahead and picked up both of them. So these are the Saharan blush palettes in volume 1 and volume 2. So this is what volume 1 looks like. I mean, how gorgeous is this? So you get 4 matte blushes and then 2 highlighters. And honestly, you guys, let me just show you guys. Like, look at this. Like, seriously, look at this. These swatches, like, and all of their products, their eyeshadows, all of their stuff is super pigmented, super buttery, super creamy. Like, literally some of the best eyeshadows and blushes that I own in my collection. They are amazing. So this is just what the highlighters look like, and obviously you could use these as eyeshadows as well. And then like this one right here, or this one up here, on me I could probably use as like a contouring shade. But these are absolutely gorgeous. And then this is what volume 2 looks like. So equally as stunning. Here's a little comparison for you guys. This one's a little bit deeper, and then this one is a little bit more for like your light to medium skin tones, and then this one would be more for like your deeper skin tones, even though I feel like I could still get away with a lot of the colors in this palette. But this one is the one that I tend to reach for the most, just because these shades do tend to complement my skin tone a little bit better than the other ones. But this is one of the blushes in that palette, I mean, I'm telling you guys, like, you can't go wrong with Juvia's Place. And then this is one of the matte blushes in the palette. So, I mean, even the matte shades, all of their products are so pigmented, and again, super affordable. And they're constantly having sales on their website where you can get bundles of different things for even more of like a better price, and even more affordable price. So I had to mention these because these are bomb, and if you have not heard of them, I highly recommend checking them out. I will have them linked for you guys down below. So the next blush palette that I wanted to mention, well, both of these actually came out towards the second half of 2017. And the first one that I wanted to mention is the Anastasia blush kit, and this one is in the shade Radiant. So she came out with 2 blush kits. I'm not really sure. The second one, I couldn't really get with the second one. I know it's probably for like deeper skin tones. Let me know down below if you have the deeper one, how that one works for you. But some of the shades in that one, they kind of just made me a little bit nervous. But I saw this one in Sephora, and when I saw it in person, I was sold on it. I went ahead and picked it up. This is what it looks like on the inside, and you do get a little mirror. But the thing that I really love about this blush palette is that you can use all the shades by themselves, or you can mix and match them together. So like, for instance, this pink shade right here, this one, I would probably never use that by itself just because it's way too light. But I can mix this shade with this one, or with this one, or with this one, and I can actually create a shade that will work for my complexion and for my skin tone. So I end up being able to get use out of all of the shades in the palette. Because the thing that I hate the most is buying a palette and not being able to use all of the shades. It's almost like you're not really getting your full money's worth when you purchase palettes and you're not able to get use out of all of the shades. But I really like this one. So if you have like light medium or like medium to dark skin tone, you could definitely get away with using this palette. And then last but not least is a palette that I have actually wanted for so long. I think probably for the last 2 years I have wanted this palette, and every time that it comes out I have never purchased it. And this year I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. I've been wanting it for forever, and I just treated myself to it during the holiday season. And this is the Tarte Blush Bazaar Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. So this, I'm not sure if this is the exact same as what has come out previous years, but most of you guys probably already know that Tarte tends to come out with blush palettes as part of like their holiday collections every year. But I do remember seeing this last year and I did not purchase it. And when I saw it come out this year and I actually saw it in the Sephora store, I just decided to go ahead and pick it up. So this is what it looks like. It actually is a lot smaller in person than I had pictured it would be seeing it online. But the thing that I really love about this is I believe that this was like $45, and you get 10 different shades in here. So I'm not sure. I think Tarte blushes maybe around like $16, $18, $20-ish. Don't quote me on that. I'm not for sure. But with this, you spend $45 and you get 10 different shades. And again, just like with the Anastasia palette, you can kind of mix and match the shades to create custom shades that work for you. So you do get 8 blush shades in here, and then you get 2 highlighter shades, which you get this one as a highlighter, which is a nice gold champagne shade. And then up here you get a more kind of pink, pinkish champagne shade. So basically there's a little something in here for all different skin tones, all different complexions. And I feel like when it comes to blush, you literally have everything that you need in this one palette. Alright guys, so that is going to bring us to the end of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed hearing about all of my absolute favorite contouring and bronzing powders, as well as blush palettes from 2017. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And also, if there were any bronzers or contour, I mean, I know that there's so much more out there that I have not tried and I did not mention. So if you guys have any products that you guys have found at the drugstore or at Sephora or Ulta that you absolutely love, please let me know down below in the comments. I am always trying to find contour powders, especially contouring and bronzing powders and blushes that I can try out that will work for my skin tone, that can become new favorites in my collection. So if you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave them for me down below in the comments. If you are just now tuning in to my Best of Beauty series, please be sure to check out the other videos that I have uploaded so far. I have posted a primers for oily skin, a foundation and concealers video for oily skin, as well as my must-have highlighters so far on my channel. So I will have one of those linked for you guys at the end of this video. So definitely be sure to check them out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I have for you for this video. Thank you so much again for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye.